Hi guys, it's Mark Zickery, Mr. Sci-Fi, also known as Mark Zickery of Space Command. It is night here in MIP in Cannes, France. It's a lovely night. It's been raining, so it's the streets are all reflective and wet and very romantic here in the Mediterranean. I wish Elaine was with me because that would make it perfect, but but I'm here on business trying to sell Space Command. So I had a bunch of meetings today, and it was a good day of meetings and a good day of talking with people and reconnecting with people. Also, I did 2 interviews, press interviews. I was interviewed by the MIP magazine and Star Trek fan, and also some pop culture journalists from France reached out to me because they actually are following me on Twitter, and when they learned that I was going to be here in Cannes, they were overjoyed. And so they put me in front of a camera and mic'd me up and talked to me for about an hour. And they were talking about all of my credits, so it was quite fun to talk about things that I don't even remember writing, like the animated Incredible Hulk, things like that. But it was a really good time. And as we were talking and I was being interviewed, Kiefer Sutherland walked by being interviewed. So that was a great pop culture moment in itself. So and then one of the best, most fun things today was they screened the first hour of Ron Howard's new miniseries Mars, which shows the first manned expedition to Mars, and along with interviews with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Robert Zubrin and Elon Musk. And so it was very interesting, and they actually gave out copies of the book How to Live on Mars, and the author of that was one of the consultants and a panelist, along with the actors and the director and the executive from the company and so forth. And it was interesting to watch it because I liked it, but it had kind of an earnestness. You know, they're going to Mars, and we're the first people on Mars, and all of that. That reminded me of sort of the 1950s movies of the first men going to the moon, the ones that were a little more lugubrious, that didn't have, tentacled monsters and so forth. And so we'll see how the show goes. They only screened the first episode, but I thought it was very interesting because with Space Command, I very deliberately chosen something that's more adventurous, that has a little bit of more snap to it, and a little and more, I don't know, just a boldness to it that I've embraced. But also I love The Martian, and one of the things I think that Andy got right in the novel, and Andy Weir and Ridley Scott got right in the movie, was the fact that the main character is a smartass, and although he's brilliant and determined, he's also funny, and that undercuts any sort of stuffiness that you might get. So anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. It's fun. We'll see what the next several days bring. I'm here through Thursday and then home again. But magic can happen. The fascinating thing about these kind of things is, you meet people, and some people you don't get to meet, but other times there's one person that you don't foresee that you'll be meeting, just someone you run into, and that becomes the turning point that changes everything. So, we'll see where this leads, but definitely it's great to have Space Command that I'm shooting, that I'm doing, that's real. And it's not just smoke and mirrors. So we'll talk to you again soon. From Cannes, France, it's Mark Zickery, Mr. Sci-Fi, Mark Zickery of Space Command. Until next time, bye-bye.